Hello, this is Ben Masonheimer with Silver Seas Yachts, and today I'd like to walk you through a new 2018 Tiara C44 that we just received in inventory. Here at the bow, we have our windlass anchor. It has a handheld control that you open up the hatch there and grab the control. You can control it from the bow. We've got 200 foot of chain on this one. Actually, we might have 300 feet. I'll have to double check on that. But a lot of chain, upgraded windlass, upgraded stainless steel anchor, all Lumar equipment, and it can also be controlled from the helm. On the bow, you have under cover there, under the gray cover, you have layout cushions with pop-up backrests, and those have cup holders as well. And the boat comes with Bose sound bars to take out there with you, or a Bluetooth sound bar to take out there with you and have some tunes on the bow. Also, accessing the bow is great because you have really nice sized walkways. Under the rail, on each section of rail right here, you have a little LED light. So at night, you turn that on, it shines down on the boat, really complements the underwater lights, and it also shines out of the engine vents just here. So hopefully you can see this. This is the paint in the shade. Really cool color. It's called Long Beach Blue. I can't tell you where it came from, but just Google Long Beach Blue and you'll figure it out. Okay. Here at the back of the boat, we have a high-low swim platform. So I have a remote control. I have tinder chocks that go into the holes you see there, and I can lower that platform down, launch my tinder, and then recover it. It's also great for swimming off of, but in this case, our shore power cord has fallen in the water. So let's get that really quick, and we'll go back on up. So the 4 holes that you see there in the deck, there's a set of tinder chocks that slide right in, and you can put your dinghy on there or your jet ski. They're self-adjusting, and then you have the pad eyes to tighten the thing down. You also have a swim platform, or excuse me, a swim ladder that comes out of the side of the platform. And you have a manual switch here for the platform as well as your underwater lights and your hatch lift. Here's your Kenyan barbecue. And a custom feature that I like to do on the boats is to add a refrigerator here instead of drawers. Here's our hatch. It's electrically operated. You can see the chocks that are wrapped up in those carpets right there. You have access to your pod drives back here and to your generator, and you can see all of the stuff that comes with the boat, from windshield covers to all the life jackets with Tiara branding on them. You have raw water and freshwater washdowns at the anchor locker as well as at the back of the boat. So those hoses are in the bilge. Here we have a hot and cold shower. Here's your fresh and raw water washdowns as well as city water. And those, like I was saying, they come with quick connect hoses. Okay, another special feature of this boat here in our interior of the cockpit. This is all a upgraded ultra leather fabric. We had to pay to upgrade this, but this stuff, it feels much better than vinyl. It's antimicrobial, anti-mildew, antibacterial, tough as nails, but just feels really soft. So just a little custom feature, one-off that we did for this boat. Here's your teak high-low table. Now under each seat of the aft-facing seats, these are draining ice chests that are insulated. Here's your shore power. And the next cool feature I'd like to show you is the sunshade. This is called a Make Fast sunshade. And it just comes out. It's the only piece of canvas on the boat. Very cool construction, one button touch, and I've never really had one break on me. It's just a really solid system. If you want to use it in high wind or while running at full speed, there's rods that come from here and they connect here and allow you to do that. Okay, as we step into our interior, we have our galley. There's storage above, storage below the microwave, a fridge freezer combo that makes ice from isotherm, and it's all galley up, so that's very nice. 2-burner stove. Here you have a smart DVD player, and your wine glass storage is here, and then different shelves that have these perforated boards. You put some dowels into that, and that will hold different sized dishes. All of these covers, they store just in here. Everyone loves these fridges. The isotherm fridge is really great. Here's your sink. Nice size sink. Faucet. Okay, now across the way, this is something new that we've done. This is a ultra leather distressed shield fabric, and it's the first time we've done this on one of these boats. I think it turned out really well. Has a really cool texture to it, and again feels real soft and high-end. We call this the pantry. It's across from the galley, and quite a large storage there. And then you have another storage here where we usually put safety gear. This table, beautiful table, it will go high and low, so there's a second set of rods, and then there's a cushion that covers it, and this makes into a sleeping area. Here's the updated panels that we have from Tiara with the Blue Sea Systems gauges. Those give you all of your readouts here, and much nicer than the old system. Cuts down on how many switches the boat has. Here's your generator, bilge pumps and blowers. Again, new switches. I like how they light up. Tank monitors, high water alarm, 2 zones of AC in the salon, fusion controller for the stereo that you can also control from the from the glass cockpit. And then here is our power inverter. This is our lower panel. It has a very nice little shelf attached to it. And then we have all of our AC and DC switches here. We have this boat pre-wired for satellite TV, so it's a very easy thing to do if you want to add satellite. Our helm seat is electronically operated. It goes fore and aft. One of the best features of this boat is the extremely large opening windows, and then also just the commanding view that you have in all directions. A lot of boats like this suffer from a very large pillar here, and it really takes a lot of your view away, but we love having this opening window forward of the driver so you can get some wind on you. It's just a really nice feature. You've got USBs and a couple cup holders down here, as well as a vent. Here's your controller for your Garmin screens. You can also control the Garmin screens from an application on your phone, on your smartphone. Here's your joystick. It has docking mode, docking high-speed mode. The boat's equipped with dynamic positioning system, so you can push a button. The boat will use GPS signal to virtually anchor itself and hold itself in place anywhere you're at. We also have the joystick steering, so once you're underway, your throttles are in gear. At any speed, you can turn this on, and then you can steer the boat with the joystick just like this. It's very fun. One of the most fun things to do with this boat is play with that joystick steering. Once you make a turn and you let go, it will then hold that course until you tell it to do something different. Here's our automatic trim tabs from Linko. VHF radio. Here's our throttles with all their different modes. I really like the cruise mode. When you have the cruise mode on, then you can just reach over and micro adjust your speed right here with this switch. This tells us about our generator, if it's on, and our bilges. The new switch panel, everything lights up, very easy to see. And then we have our Volvo Garmin glass cockpit. It does everything on the boat from telemetry, gallons per hour, instant burns, to all of your navigation functions. It also will, let's see, here we go. Nothing's assigned to it yet, but when the fusion system is on and assigned to this unit, then you can control everything about it right there. Another custom feature on all of these boats, the Seakeeper control, is always where the panel is in the back of the boat on the port side. So I've moved it up here to the helm, and that costs a little extra, but I think it's really cool to have it right there, see what's going on, watch your roll indicator, and also to be able to shut it off and turn it on as you'd like. Up above us, we have our sunroof, and this is operated by an air shock. So there's no cables or pulleys or things to service. It also makes for a much larger sunroof. This thing's absolutely massive. And again, a system that's just really simple and easy to use. Okay, as we head down our stairs, you can see the handrail is lit. Very cool stainless steel accents on the stairs for grip. Now on this boat, you have one head here that services the master. And it's a very nice full head with opening porthole. And then you have the day head for your guests across the way. Also very nice. and they have their own separate shower. The toilet's in there, but there's a nice bench that flips down on it. Why I'm mentioning this first, because it's very cool that you have your tankage is right here in the bow of the boat, and it's right by the toilet, so the waste coming from the toilets doesn't have to go very far. This is going to cut down on clogging. Okay, here's our master suite. It has an opening porthole to either side. There's a hatch up above. Lots of storage underneath. This is the cushion for the salon to make that into a bed. You have a storage drawer. You have a storage drawer underneath. Small storage to either side. And then a large cedar line hanging locker here. Now you can see that this is totally open, but you have a door. It's pinned away. It has pins that go into the floor, and then you have the strap here that comes out into the middle of the floor, and there's a pin area there, and then one up here, and you pin the door in place, and then you have an opening bulkhead in this area. So you can make it open or you can close it off. You also have a TV and DVD player in this area, and that's smart DVD. You have speakers, and you have USBs, 2 on either side, to charge your phone. Okay, one other thing to mention. Most of these boats that you'll see on the market, they all have carpet. I believe there's only, this is the 3rd one I've done. There's 3 in the world that have teak right there. And also this whole room here, I believe there's 3 out there that have teak here instead of white carpet. So I just eliminated carpet from the boat altogether on this one. This is our midship. Here's the AC and light switches. You have a nice seating area with storage above. They have their own window on either side with opening portholes. Lots of storage in this area. This is a massive storage locker. Here's your audio video equipment up here, then more storage. So if we're sitting here, you can see this can be either 2 beds or it can make out into 1 bed. Again, there's the other window on the other side. More storage, and there's storage under this bed as well. Here's their TV. The boat is equipped with an onboard vacuum cleaner. And really it's just a very custom cool boat, especially with the paint, this new interior, and then the fully custom seats. And the wood floors, moving the Seakeeper, just some nice touches on the boats that I've spec'd, and just learning what I like and what the clients like, and just this is an evolution of all of that. Alright, let me get the engine room open and I'll show you the engines and the Seakeeper. Okay, here in our engine room we have Volvo Penta IPS 600s. Everything's very tidy. You can get to either side of the motor. And all your battery chargers and switching is up on the forward bulkhead, as well as your Raycor fuel water separators. These are 435 horsepower engines that make 600 shaft drive horsepower when mated to the IPS pods. Beautiful installation. You notice the pod. Usually you'd see the pod right here. On this boat there's a shaft that runs to the back of the boat. The pod's in the back of the boat. This gives the boat better balance. They also put the fuel under the galley floor, and all the waste tanks are up by the heads. Here's your generator. Here's your other engine. And then forward of both engines is your Seakeeper 6, which is rated for boats up to 50 feet long that weigh twice as much. So you can imagine in this application it works very, very well. All of your batteries are underneath this floor grate. And I've removed the ladder, but there's a ladder here that clips in and allows you to get down there very easily. Alright, that's the end of our tour of this 2018 Tiara C44. This boat is in stock and available for immediate delivery in the California market. If you'd like more information about this Tiara or any other boat that Tiara makes, or even a used Tiara for that matter, please feel free to give me a call. My name is Ben Masonheimer, and my cell phone number is 619-800-3491. My email address is BigBoatBen@gmail.com. Thank you, as always, for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you on the water.